Well, hello everybody. We are doing some mixed numbers subtraction. I am taking it back old school. Let me know your experiences with fractions because I'd love to hear all about them, and let me know which way you like to do fraction work. So we're going to start off by taking 8 1/3 and we're going to subtract 5 5/6 from that. So when we're looking at this, we want to kind of separate this out because you've got the whole numbers right here. And that's fine. You can just subtract numbers normally. But we do have to worry about these fractions because they are not common denominators. So we do need to make them common denominators and have that bottom number the exact same. So what I'm going to do here is the 6 is really a great number to work with because 3 can go into 6 2 times. So we're going to make the top number, this first number here, 8 1/3, we're going to rewrite it so that it's a little bit different. Now, in order for me to get from 3 to 6, I have to double that. So I'm timesing it by 2. And then I'm going to do that on the top here as well. So I have to do from one thing, I have to do it to the other as well. So 1 times 2 is 2. So really this 1/3 is going to be equivalent to 2/6. So I'm going to actually erase that right now that I've done that. So you can see it just a little less messy. So we're going to change this over here to 2/6. Now, I haven't done anything with the whole numbers because this is just an equivalency to what I had originally. Now, when I want to subtract, the denominators need to stay the same, and I would normally just go the first number, subtract the second number from that. But the problem is if I do that, 2 minus 5 is going to end up with a negative number. So I have to borrow on fractions here. So when I'm borrowing from a fraction, I can borrow from the 8 just like I normally would if it was just a number. So I'm going to cross that out and make it a 7. But when I'm borrowing a whole and I'm making it a fraction, I need to take a look at the denominator. The denominator is 6. So if I say 6/6, it's the same thing as me saying 1 whole because it means one whole thing. So if I take 1 from here, I need to add 6/6 to that, which is going to be the same thing. So if I add 6 to 2, that's going to give me 8/6. Again, the denominator is going to stay the same because anytime we add it or subtract, and the denominator always is going to stay the same. Now, I can subtract nicely. 8 minus 5 is going to give me 3. Our denominator is going to stay the same, which is 6. We'll work with that in a second. And then we just do 7 minus 5, which is 2. Now, looking at this would be okay, except for 3/6 is not quite a simplified fraction. So I do want to simplify this. 3 is half of 6. So if I want to write this as the simplest form, I'm just going to rewrite this as 2 and 1/2 because this is 1/2 of 3 is 1/2 of 6. So this is how I would go ahead and solve this problem. And this would be my finalized answer. If you want more questions like these, you may find them on my Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at YouWantAlgebra. All of these are going to be located in my rational numbers section. And let me know, again, any more kinds of questions that you are interested in finding out more about, and I'll gladly help.